Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to our show. Today we have a special guest with us. Well, actually, we have two because we got Terri Lee back, pure visionary, and we're happy to have her back. We have Joan, the marvelous budding psychic, who's here.
Hi, everyone.
And Jean has a meeting today, so we're so happy to have Joan with us. And of course, we have Terri Suzuki, our Kigaroo Spiritual Journeys lady. And we're all glad that you're here. So welcome, welcome. And welcome to everybody in the chat. There's a couple people here I just want to shout out to. I don't know a Silver Scribe. I think you're pretty new. For me, you are. Gloria Kleinfelter, Hurricane Force One, Sherry. Hi, Sharon Sipe. And Squatty O'Data MJ. Hi, Juno. And hi, Healer Jules. It's nice to see you. Yeah. Healer Jules said that she had an appointment with you, Joan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
And Bronx Sage as well. Hi. Welcome to everybody. And we're really glad to have you all back. I want to do some plugging here. I want to say that everybody needs to check out Pure Visionary. It's fabulous. And she's got some great messages and some great shows lined up. I think last week you were on with the gals on last Friday, weren't you?
It was my first live show with Teri and Joan, and we just really had a great time. It was really a good time. Good show. Yeah.
Great. Hello, Blessed 1111. It's good to see you. And of course, Terri Suzuki still does tarot, I guess, sometimes, but mostly she takes you on a spiritual journey, right?
Yes. Mostly the spiritual journeys are what happened now.
Right. That's okay. You can change all the time, right? Change right back. And we've had Joan in our chat many times, and she puts up her, she wants more people to practice on, and her email is in the information here, but you can tell us again what it is if you want to, Joan.
It is seek411 at yahoo.com. Right. And if you, so it's the word seek411 at yahoo.com. And if you email me, I'll send you over to my booking site. But I want you to have that email just in case something goes wrong.
Sure.
Not that I don't trust, but.
Yeah, I know. It's better. She's going to still be doing a few free, and building up her repertoire of talking with the other side and doing her work. And I think that, she's doing well. And I applaud her for coming on the show because I think that you made the first step, Joan. So good for you.
That's a big one.
It is a big one.
And this community makes it a lot easier.
It does make it easier. They're very kind here. And we thank them all. Yeah. Hi, Chris MK and Butterfly Kisses. And I'm sure that I could probably just list everybody's name off here. Connie B, good to see you guys. All right, ladies, we have some questions from the community board, and then I'm going to bookmark questions. I've already seen a couple of questions coming up, and I'm starring those so we can go back to them. But, oh, look at the dog.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, my God.
He's not satisfied unless he gets on camera.
I love it. Hi, baby.
This is
what
Jack.
Are you doing? You're beautiful. Look at that. That's all right. Mine had to get involved with the show with Andrea Galvin earlier in the week. Yes. So yes, they all like to be on. They like to be on stage, don't they?
Well, yeah. Yes.
All right. So I am going to put the first one up. Again, you can put your questions up, and if we have, I'll go to those next. All right. It's in two different sections. So BC Mom, her name is Liz. In a recent reading, she was told a spirit, Maggie, had tried to connect with her, but I couldn't hear her. Apparently, she liked talking with me, and she really likes chocolate mousse. I love that. That's so funny. I'm sorry. I think she is a great aunt, my maternal grandfather's sister. Why does she want to hang out with me? I don't remember ever talking to her.
Okay.
I'll put up her name again. It was Liz and Maggie.
I get that she's part of your soul family and that you were closer in other lives, but a distant relative in this life, but she still just likes hanging out.
That's cute.
Yes, I'm really feeling like you two were very, very close. Like very close in another lifetime.
And I believe she's telling me how you might contact her again. Because she's reminding me of a time that I was meditating, and I was actually drinking coffee at the time I was meditating, which, you know, is a little weird. You try to not do anything while you meditate, but I was drinking coffee and it became part of the meditation. So she's pointing out that you can have the chocolate mousse and meditate. You can do both. And it will be more welcoming for her.
Does she need to bring 2 dishes with her?
Probably just one. But think of her as you meditate, but also think of her as you're having your chocolate mousse.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't, if people saw me kind of going, ha, 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 I wasn't laughing at your comment. She was just showing me mixing the chocolate mousse.
Sure. That's fine.
Well, it's interesting. I heard in my ear, she said, actually, I like anything sweet.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I know it. Well, I got an interesting card here. I pulled Sacred Reverence. And look at this picture here. It's, 2 hands together. There's a key in the middle. And she says, you're the key to my heart. We've been together. I feel very, very blessed and comforted when I'm working with you or spending time with you. And just remember me. We've been together many times, but it's okay if you don't remember me from the last one. So that's awesome.
And I'm getting her saying, I love you and you are very dear to me.
Oh,
so
that's nice.
Special.
It's always good to have a nice spirit around you that loves you and wants to be with you. Yeah. That's wonderful. Thank you, BC Mom, for your question. I hope that answers your situation. All right. Oh boy. Sorry to bring this dude in, but the questions are the questions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just got to get down here. Sorry. Where are we? Oops. Where's my post? Again, because I can't find it. K Cuz CUZZ asks, could you take a look at Trump's health? Is it physical or mental that you would like us to look at? A combination there, right? Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw 3 cards on this. So
okay.
you guys jump right in.
Well, I usually get pictures, and I saw him. Remember when he would invite students in, athletes, and he'd have all the hamburgers? I saw him, and fast food in a big conference room. I saw those piled high and him eating it all. And then I saw some chickens. So I think the chickens are going to be coming home to roost soon.
Oh, clever.
I love it.
That's clever.
That's very clever.
Wow.
Have you heard? You've heard about the toilet today, correct? All of you ladies? Oh, you haven't? So he not only ripped up and destroyed documents, he also flushed them down the toilet, but they got clogged and they kept having to pull a plumber in who would pull out all these papers that he tried to flush down the toilet. So yeah, that was brand new today. Yeah.
So I've got the 8 of Wands, which is fast movement, a quick change, a sudden change. This, I don't know if I feel really comfortable about reading this because it's not great news. And
well, this is for
entertainment
purposes only. That's right. Yep.
The King of Swords.
Oh, yeah.
It can relate to the heart as well, head
Right.
over heart. And then the Three of Swords. And that's heartbreak. So I'm thinking his heart's not doing so well.
Well, I
And
think
there's
that,
a heart issue.
yeah.
and stuff.
And they're
And-
saying now that anybody that had COVID can have all these extra heart problems. Okay.
And it may come on quickly. Something
Okay.
come on quickly. That's
I'm just being reminded that Trump is, I know it's easy to vilify him, and I don't particularly like him, but remember, he did the job of waking us up. And in that case, I do feel grateful. And I feel like that, yes, his chickens are probably coming home to roost right about now or soon.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we're awake too.
very good.
Yeah.
Good insight.
Yeah. We have to all, we're all one. We're all one. And we have to remember that.
We do.
That helps us. That helps us grow. So
It does help us grow. We do. Everybody has a purpose, even if the purpose is doesn't look very positive. That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you. I get the call of the muse. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing that maybe he's breaking up with Melania, and maybe that's where the heartbreak comes in. I'm wondering, but the call of the muse. I will tell you this: he has a book coming out next month, and it just absolutely vilify. It makes everybody. He takes all prisoners. He takes all prisoners. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Oh, Jules said, my pendulum said chickens will roost on 4/22. Oh, do you know what day that is? That's Hitler's birthday.
Oh, geez.
Oh my.
Oh,
I believe it is. I know it's in April, and I also know. Remember the maybe I'm wrong, but there were the Waco thing. The Waco thing that was
Right.
that was on Hitler's birthday, and so was something else. There's a lot of things that happen, I think, on that day. Yeah, kind of creepy.
Hitler is actually April 20th. So close.
April 20th. Sorry. Oh yes, I should have remembered. 4/20. Doesn't that mean marijuana? Yeah.
Please.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's Queen Elizabeth's birthday. Well, thanks everybody. I knew it was close to it. I just didn't know if it was. Yeah. Creepy. Very creepy. April's never been a good month for me. That's why I named my dog April Joy, because she is the only happy thing that I have had in a long time in that month. So, all right. This is a pretty interesting one. Pamela Bennett says that during a massage, she saw what appeared to be Nina Simone directing the masseuse on how best to work on me. Was that my guide? Was it Nina Simone or a really fierce guide? And is she still with me? That's the last part of it.
Oh, I can hear her voice. So beautiful.
Oh.
I think it's her. I think it was her. That's my.
Is she deceased?
My take.
Or is this a higher self?
She is deceased, but let me double check.
I'm getting that that this is like the beauty of Simone, the helping care for Pamela, helping whether she's passed on or not. It's part of caring and beauty and health, that this guide can be called upon when you have questions like that, that she is ready to interact with you. She's also ready to stay in the background if that you just need her to direct your masseuse. So
Yeah, she definitely has passed. She's on the
Yeah.
other side.
2003. Yep. Thank you.
I don't know if this was Nina Simone or not, but what I saw was a young, strong African American woman just getting up and striding over you, on her knees and just working on your back. And it was the feeling of strength and knowledge of just how to work out those issues. And so I'm not sure what that means, but it looked like it felt good. She seemed very peaceful and very confident and very focused on getting the knots out.
Wow. Hi, Kevin. So I just saw that Susan Lynn had Taco Tuesday with Prince.
Yeah.
So I think
I knew you would be so jealous over that.
well, no, I'm the Freddie Mercury person.
Oh, you're Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, I'm Freddie Mercury. Yeah. But still, that's pretty
I
cool
was
that
jealous.
Susan Lynn did that,
Yeah, very
But
cool.
I always feel like I got Freddie around me whenever I need something. So I think that if we really admire some of these people, that they do come in and out when you think about them. So that's awesome. I get here that it was a merry motive that brought her to you. I love this because look at the stars twinkling, and there's a laundry. There's a laundry there.
Yeah.
And you're having this wonderful massage, and then this wonderful, beautiful voice comes in, as you said. And yeah, wow. I think she's still with you, Pamela. So good luck with. I hope you call on her next time. Oh, okay, Kevin. Good. Kevin's going to come next week and be on here with us. Kevin's Loving Vibrations.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. I got one more, and then we'll take the ones from the chat.
Oh, good.
All right. When I first read this, I thought, oh, this is pretty funny. Well, funny, not I don't know, odd, but I understand because she doesn't know. All right. Kay's Travel Tarot. She wants to know if her last husband's dead and if he has a message. His name is Isom.
Isom.
Okay.
I asked Kay's guides, is Isom over there? Can you bring him? And they said, no, ma'am.
I got no.
I got nothing. So
maybe that's because he isn't over there. Yeah. Yep. Well, that's interesting. So you might get a message from his higher self, but I think she was more wondering if he was really still alive or not. Yeah.
Right.
So, wow.
Yeah.
Well, you can go online and see if you can find him.
If you want
beyond the ordinary. He's beyond the ordinary. I think you could probably, they have those things you can look in. I don't remember the name of it, but you put the name in and it takes you to phone numbers or whatever and addresses. And then you can pay, I think, like $5 or something to get that. So
like Zaba search or.
Yeah, or address.com or something like that. Yeah. Yep. Oh. Melinda says that his higher self is saying sorry. Good for you, Melinda. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah. I drew a couple cards.
Sure. Go ahead.
7 of Swords. So he probably did some underhanded things. I'm just saying that this way I can possibly say it. And then Judgment, that could be he's having an awakening. That's why he's saying he's sorry. And then 10 of Pentacles. So he might have some money. Maybe you might want to look him up.
Yeah, maybe you can get back together. All right. Well, that's very interesting. Kay, you'll have to tell us if you find out anything.
Yes, please do.
please do. Anybody here, if this makes sense and we're reading for you later on, let us know. All right, I'm going to go to the questions from the chat. First one's from Healer Jules. Do any of my ancestors have a message for me?
Oh, ancestors. Okay. I'm seeing a gentleman. He looks like, oh gosh, he looks like the man in American Gothic. You know that famous painting with the
Oh, yeah.
farmer and his wife standing there? He looks very much like that.
With a pitchfork, right?
Yeah, he's not holding a pitchfork, but he looks
Okay.
like that. His appearance is
Uh-huh.
okay. Let's see. Let's see who this is. Hi, come on in. Okay, I'm hearing George. Not sure. Where do you belong there? A few generations back. He's just smiling and like this. Okay.
No one's contacted him for several hundred years, you know?
Well, honestly, you know, I think if in fact, when I pass over, I will probably come and bust into things like this on YouTube.
I hope so. If I'm here.
He seems to be smiling and waving. He's just saying hello. And George, my name is George.
Okay.
Look a couple generations back and see if you can find George.
Yeah. So I have a really ancient ancestor. When I see ancient ancestors, they're old enough, they don't have a body anymore. They don't have anything that's human about them anymore, other than they're kind of a slightly up and down shape to me, but they're just a vibration of color. I see a light green vibration. An ancient ancestor is light green. And he says that you've been a healer for many generations, many lifetimes, this is your heritage. This is your right. And I see him, I don't know how I see him doing this because he doesn't have hands or arms. He's just green vibration, but I see darker green being poured into your heart. Like they're going to enhance your healing abilities.
Wonderful.
And I see it mixing with the gold of your heart. I know in chakras, hearts are green, kind of that heart chakra, but I always see that little bit of God in each one of us as a little nugget of gold. And I see the green really coating and being part of the nugget of gold in you.
Oh,
the piece of God that's in you.
How beautiful.
Yeah. It's all about healing for her. Yeah.
Beautiful. That's lovely.
And Jules, if you're in the chat, could you maybe let me know if it's all right if I told just a little bit about our interaction together when you gave me a healing? And before you do that, I'll keep an eye on the chat. But what I got as far as your question was, at first I just saw a hand that had in it a sphere that, it was the globe. So it's sort of like they're handing it to you for whatever that means to you. And I said, well, what does that mean? So show me something else. And then I saw a white feather, just a very small, and it looked downy, not like a big one, but it had, especially toward the end of it, very downy little feathers. So I think they were saying, get out your divine feathers card and pull a card. And I got this one, which is the nuthatch. And it says, stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective that is coming to you. And I think that goes very well with what Terri Suzuki was saying. And as far as Terry Lee, when you were talking about George sending love, my heart chakra was just going bunga 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 bunga.
Wow.
It was very sweet.
Wow.
Seemed to be so pleased he was there. That's wonderful.
So she says it's okay to share the story, but I just want to give my card and then you can do that if you'd like to. Time. Oh my God, I got this while Terry Lee was talking.
Wow.
And she went back and found the ancestor. And then Terry talked about the other ancestor further back. Look at this. Time is a construct. We're all in the same time. Everything is happening at the same time. But those of you, I would say that time is your friend at the same, and that we may be far gone, but we're not far gone because time is just something that man made up. So, yeah, very nice. Okay. So Joan, go right ahead. Yeah.
So I had the privilege of doing a practice reading for Julie. And she was so kind to contact me and said, well, I want to practice on you too, because I've developed this new style of healing. And so I said, sure. And I thought, well, as long as I'm getting a free healing, let's put it on something that hurts. So I told her about an old running injury that has hurt every day since October 5th, 2001. And, it gets better, it gets worse. I've gone to all kinds of acupuncture and chiropractic and stretching and this and that, but it's, kind of a constant companion. The first day or the day after that healing until today, I haven't had that pain anymore. So she's the real thing. That's an unsolicited testimonial.
That's wonderful.
Oh, nice.
That's wonderful. I'm glad your pain is not there. That's so wonderful.
And I was glad to. Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing that. And thank you for letting her share that. All right. Chris Martin wonders, what does hearing your guides out loud for the first time indicate? I would say it's good news. Look at Terry Lee.
Yes. Yeah. It's pretty amazing. And I'll tell you what, I think all of us can testify to this. I'm constantly surprised and amazed every day. Every day. It's just a wonderful, wonderful road to be walking. So if you heard your guides out loud, you just hang in there because you got more fun in store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
And know that you're on the right path. And
You're on the right path.
Yeah,
I've been noticing also in the chat that a lot of people are getting a lot of tinnitus, which we know is an ascension thing. And also you're getting downloads of information probably. And so the sharing of that within the chat is fascinating. And I'm so glad you're doing it, because when other people are going through the same thing, it sort of makes you feel like, you're not abnormal or there isn't anything wrong, really.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay. All right. So Chris MK just wants to say she had a reading with Joan. It was excellent and amazing and left her emotional. So that's a good solicitation there.
It's as much fun for me.
Yeah, I bet. Alexis Long wonders, will her daughter ever reach out to her?
Can we ask
Her name.
Her name. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
help.
Alexis, can you give us your daughter's first name only? That's
Yeah.
fine. Let's see if I can get it here. Mhm. Morgan.
Morgan. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Alexis.
My throat chakra is lighting up. So I think that she will be speaking to you, but I don't have a sense of when.
Mhm.
You know, it's funny. I got a vision of a closed door, but you know, like in the old movies when they had the speakeasy and they pulled the little slide thing open to see who was there or talk to them or get the password or whatever. That's what I saw. So to me, that kind of indicates that right now it's closed, but soon there will be a little bit of communication. That's what I'm getting.
I'm just getting, I have no idea exactly why I'm getting this, but I'm just getting the idea that oh, okay, now I get it. When you pray, it would be helpful if you said you are sorry for your part of the distancing. It doesn't matter why you got distanced. What it is that you want is you want your lovely daughter to speak to you again. You know, you want that bond of love to be strong
Right.
again, to be and to allow the communication to happen. And I think that if you come from a point of forgiveness, and I don't know which direction that forgiveness is, maybe you to her to you, whatever, and love, and just real love.
Yeah.
Just try to remember that all the time. It will assist this communication, and be grateful for the time that both of you got to be apart, and think about this a little bit. I mean, it's not a happy thing, but it is actually a blessing that people get to think about these things, and to kind of go over them and
It's
try to
interesting.
open your mind. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's interesting you mentioned that. I was just hearing gratitude.
Mhm.
Have gratitude for the honor of being her mother.
Mhm.
You know, it's an honor to
Mhm.
bring a child into this
It
world.
is. Mhm.
And having that gratitude is going to raise your vibration. It's going to affect her vibration, and that may start to mend the situation.
Mhm. So I pulled two cards. The first one was hands. I get that it's in your hands, Alexis. It's in your hands at this point. And you can create a burst of magic by reaching out to her first. And, you know, one of the first things we do is we take hands with somebody that we love, or reach out our hands to somebody that we want to reconnect with. So I think it follows through a lot of what the other ladies have said. And I hope you are able to contact her and be able to, you know, find your connection again. All right, I'm just going to put this up because it's a verification. George is the name of my ancestor. Her grandfather had a brother named George. He would
George!
resemble the guy. They were farmers in Maine.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
There you go.
Thank
you go.
you. Thank you so much. That's such a
I
that's
know.
such a
That's a
great
great
thing.
affirmation. Yeah. Yep. It
George.
is. Definitely.
Ah, he sure seemed like a sweet guy.
All right. Pamela Bryant, can you give us your husband's name, please?
Oh, Pamela. So sorry, dear.
I'm still waiting here for Pamela, your husband's first name. It just helps them connect. Wayne. His name is Wayne. Thank you, Pamela.
I'm hearing the days go by so quickly here. And for me, I will be with you extremely soon. But for you, it may be a time. But truly know that we are never apart, that we are still together, and I am by your side. Think of all the good times as I do, and remember our joyous love together. Oh.
Well, I'm
Go ahead.
kind of feeling a little bit of that joyous love. It's
The
a
last
little.
thing- Oh, go ahead.
I think I'll fall off my chair if you keep giving the name Jack. And I see him dressed up like a cowboy, and I see him whooping his hat around and grabbing you and kissing you, like dipping you. And I just feel like you guys probably had a very joyous relationship, and he's just bringing that forward, how much he loved you. And, you know, it seems like he's play acting here a little bit, but maybe, I mean, I don't think I want to go farther and speculate on that, but I'm seeing a lot of joyousness here.
Right when I finished, he popped in and said, "Enjoy some chocolates with me on Valentine's Day."
He wants to celebrate the royal you. He says, "You are my queen and I love you. And it doesn't matter that I'm over here and you're over there. I want to celebrate the royal you." And so he says, you know, just remember all the other Valentine's days and know that I'm thinking of you, my queen.
Joan, did we cut you off?
Yes,
No. I wanted to hear that. And all I got really was the sense of him standing behind you, and I felt his hands on your shoulders, kind of massaging your shoulders, and saying, "I'm always with you, but I'll especially be there with you on Valentine's Day."
He's been gone 6 years, and
Very
they've known each other since they were 7 and 8 years old. So no wonder, my dear, you were soulmates, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
sent you
full body
lots
chills.
of love. I got the chills.
Yeah.
Jean's here. Jean's listening on the way home. Thank you, Jean.
Hey,
And
Jean.
hello, everybody else. Yeah.
Hey, girl, we miss you.
And hi, Sheila, Angel Feather. How are you, dear? Son and Roland and everybody here. Thank you so much. I did cut this off as far as questions, please, because we only have about 20 minutes left, and we want to hit the ones that have already. So, thank you. All right, Connie B wonders. Oh, you finished your manuscript. I thought you were asking when you would. Yay, Connie!
Wonderful.
Yay! That's
I wish
awesome.
I could high-five you right through the screen.
That's right. That's right, Connie. Good for you. Good for you.
Awesome.
Yeah, should be an interesting read. It's about her ancestors, and I think it will be wonderful. Congratulations, Connie. Good girl.
Could I take it just a second here to
Sure,
do a
of
shout
course
out?
you can. Yep.
I want to shout out to Joan, because Joan wrote a book about angels quite a long time ago, actually. But she gave it to me recently, and it is the most delightful read ever.
Awesome.
Excellent writer.
Can you get it on Amazon?
Probably. I gave away as many as I sold, I think. It was back in the 90s, and it's sort of a tour guide to the Twin Cities. And a lot of it is out of date and everything. But there's some good stories and some
Stories
nice
in there.
artwork and pictures and things. But thank you very much.
The
Oh.
travel guide might be old and stuff, but the stories are delightful. But even how Joan approaches it is just
Yeah.
wonderful. And the pictures and the angels and the artwork she's chosen is expressive. So I just want to say thank you, Joan, for sending me that book. I love it. And Connie B, I want to read it.
Yeah. Me too.
Thank you, Blessed 1111, for your donation. That's very kind of you. And you are on my list, I believe. Yes, you are. You're on my list. We'll get to you. I promise. All right. The next one we have is Silver Scribe. Wondering, oh, look at all those chocolates. Oh, my God.
Oh.
That looks delicious. Awesome. Does my dad, Leo, have any advice about my new medical team?
Okay, Silver Scribe.
Thank you, everybody, for being here with us today.
Mhm.
We really appreciate you.
You can trust them, but always double check with your intuition. Listen to what your gut is saying.
Mm.
Don't be afraid to ask questions or to challenge them. That's what they went to school for. They're supposed to explain things to you.
I feel the same way.
My message is completely off of Joan's. In other words, I didn't get my own. Somehow that message came
Resonated.
through, and
Yeah.
they're telling me, go to Amazon, order a little teeny pendulum.
Oh,
Learn to use it. And it's very easy to learn. It does take time. Like mine didn't immediately do things for me, but then I saw somebody hold it against their heart, and I did that, and it started working quite well. But they're giving me, they're really impressing that on me, that you should get that. That way, if that you are unsure, you can use the pendulum to just ask questions.
There you go.
It's a good idea. It's just not a good idea.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I'm hearing boundaries, dear. Trust your intellect and discretion and intuition as well. Boundaries. That's.
I got something similar when Joan was talking. I got that. Don't be afraid. She said, "Don't be afraid to challenge him." I got that. I got that. You're in charge. You're in charge, Silver Scribe, and you don't let them intimidate you. You tell them what you want. And I agree with the gals that your intuition is got to be used, because that's your closest thing to knowing, and your dad wants you to know that. He says, You've given me a beautiful uncaging, daughter. Look at the beautiful big heart I send back to you.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Just beautiful.
Yeah.
And so rely on your own sense of self and your own self-worth always. And boundaries is right. Absolutely. Yeah.
got chills and tears on that one, Allie.
Yeah.
We're bringing them through.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great. So good luck with your team. There is Connie did tell us the name of her book. I want to just shout it out for everybody. And it was, gotta go back. The Red, something red. Oh, write it again, Connie. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Silver Scribe. Oh, no, you can ask any questions you want. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Oh, Jean's having fun in the chat. Oh, good. Hurricane Force 1 wants to know possibly where her son should go for his best success to graduate. He's a runner, wants to run for the college he goes to. His name is Maximus. I love his name. The Ghost of Red Sands is the name of the book. Sorry. All right. Thank you, dear.
I'm getting the feeling he might get a scholarship. So consider those. And if those align with his goals, then put that into the mix.
Mhm.
I'm not really getting anything on this.
Okay.
I think there's too many choices, but I also get the feeling that I heard heart-centered choice. Heart-centered choice. So I'm assuming Maximus is heart-centered choice.
Mhm.
I think that will be the most effective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not. First of all, I always get a little hesitation. If I were speaking, I mean, with him or reading him directly, it might be a little different. But I always have that little
Yeah.
bit of hesitation telling somebody what to
Yeah.
do.
Right. Sure.
And
Well, and we don't know the name of the college anyway
right,
because
yeah,
we don't know. Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I agree with Terry that it's I think he knows.
Could
I
be.
think
Yeah.
that's what I'm just thinking is the heart, the feeling of the heart, the passion, the desire. Something is going to show him the way. He will, and that's the other thing you can do is ask for a sign from the guides.
That's right.
Yeah.
And here's one: Eye of the Needle.
Yay.
It's his intentionality. If you
Yeah.
can see that he will pass through the eye, they say it's easier to pass through an eye of the needle, isn't it, than enter the kingdom of God or something like that. Maybe enter the college of what you want. Don't be afraid to take the one that offers. But I think you're right. I think he knows. I think he is making his intentions known, whether he tells you that or not. So, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Yeah.
And if I could just add, when I was looking at it, I saw him running on a track. I saw brick buildings in the background. I didn't see ivy on them, but there were brick buildings and deciduous trees rather than, palm trees or something. So that doesn't narrow it down by much. But full disclosure, that's what I got.
Okay, wonderful. All right. Pamela back a few times ago said that, yeah, she used to get dipped all the time by her husband.
Oh.
And okay, I don't know if she can remember now, Pamela, exactly, but
Is she saying when I said Tex or?
well, she did say that he used to wear a cowboy hat. Yeah, he did in another one. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Thanks, Pamela. Thank you, dear.
Beautiful.
All right, so let's see. I want to just move into the next one. Joyce S. I hear we are waking to corruption. I still wonder if we were awake to it all along. Question is, what will the powers in charge do about it? I didn't resonate with his actions. It continued. And I'm guessing, Joyce, you mean actions of, I'm not sure who the actions that you're speaking of, if you're speaking of Trump or if you're speaking of Biden, or I don't know. We already know that the actions and the words are totally different, especially with the former guy.
Lately I've really been feeling this quite strongly, and that is that we've all, the whole world has been witness to this. And it's the whole back and forth. You don't know what light is until you've been in the dark.
That's
you
right.
don't
You can't appreciate something until it's gone, or like you said. Yeah.
And I think this is just
another
catapulting those of us who are aware to really begin to make a new world, a new way to have societies and governments that honors life as being sacred life. And I think
Right.
that that's what's happening right now. And it's a powerful thing. And I don't, it was horrible to go through. But I think it's a really powerful thing, and we can be part of that healing.
So today, because of the toilet flushing papers, he has been referred to the Justice Department. Because remember, they did that to Hillary about her emails. Yeah. So turnabout is fair play on that scope. Yeah.
When I meditate on that, you know what I hear? I hear drums. I just hear drums. Drums. Steady, slow.
Like a funeral dirge or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set, just a steady, slow.
Yep.
Here it comes.
Yep. When we start hearing the bagpipes, we'll know.
Oh, here.
No. Anybody else have anything to say here before I move on? I'm guessing. Okay. Thanks, ladies. All right. We got blessed 1111. She loves her numbers. Wants to know if her spirit guides or angels have any messages for her.
Is there a baby coming into the family? The extended family? I got the feeling that a baby boy, I saw a baby boy being handed from the stars downward. So I don't know if it's your family, or I don't know where that baby's going, but that's what I saw.
Blessed 1111. Got any babies coming that you know about? Maybe not you, but somebody you know. You know, it's funny. Sometimes people are told that they're going to have babies when they don't even know it yet, right? Yeah. Wow.
It's interesting because I had a vision even before Jean started talking. I saw this heart, kind of light pink, growing, and then it had wings and it started to fly off. And
I saw a heart too, and I was thinking, well, what is this, a Valentine or something?
Yeah,
I saw a heart too.
I don't wonder if Joan has just nailed this. And that little heart flying.
Get out that pendulum. Get that pendulum out, girl.
Oh, okay.
What am I asking, Terry?
Is there a baby boy coming into her life in some fashion?
Oh, you think it's a boy too? Wow.
He was dressed in blue. Mine says yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
I get a yes too. Oh my gosh.
Really?
It might be in the extended family or
right.
A cousin or something like that.
You hear about somebody that you just
Wow.
Love's coming in, whether it's in the
family
in the shape
That's
of
a pretty neat birth announcement to have an angel or a guide bring it in, right? That's pretty cool. Wow.
I don't know if you got this last time, Blessed, but look, Waking the Lion. I love this card because when a lion is sleeping, he's also, you don't want to wake him up because he's going to be PO'd and he's going to want to eat something real fast, and you hope it isn't you. But look at the two pyramids coming out of his third eye. So I get the impression that you are waking up even more to your own guides and angels, that they're talking to you, that you're getting those messages, you're feeling more comfortable with them. I know you're comfortable with the numbers, so they like to give you numbers, but there's more coming. And I believe that you were the metaphorical lion here, and you're being awakened. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I wonder if you're a Leo.
Oh,
maybe.
That would be interesting.
Anything else, ladies? Any other messages? You get the big heart. You get a big heart. Okay. And a blue baby, a boy. Yeah.
And I do take note that was a male lion. So.
Oh, very true, because they have the big mane, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. Wow. Never thought of that. Look at that. I need you here, Joan. Juno's saying, I've been getting those unique sounds in my ears quite frequently, and I always stop and close my eyes and take it in. Is this my guides?
They're tuning up your hearing.
Ah.
But I can't say specifically whether it's your guides or not.
I got a yes on the pendulum.
I think it is. And
Yeah.
I get them too. And I always assume they're trying to get through.
Yeah.
I'm seeing something slightly different.
Okay.
Do you know I'm in front of your house like I always am? And I'm seeing, I think you're picking up vibrations going over the valley that you live in. Like it's ancient vibrations. So if this is something ancient, it is a message. So I think that you can tune into this a little bit more. I think there's something there for sure. I don't think it's necessarily your guides. I think it's more like ancient ancestors.
Oh.
Yeah. Something that really more has to do with the geography of where you live.
I get smoke and mirrors, Juno. That usually is taken that you need to dig deeper or whatever. But I agree with the ladies. I think it is more ancestral. Maybe not your ancestors, but the ones that live in the area that you come from, and that they're stirring. They know you're there. They know they can rely on you, and they're coming to you. But you've got to get your vibration up just a little bit higher in order to hear it, because you can hear it, but you can't hear it and understand everything that's being said. So, yeah, and they moved you there because they wanted you there. They knew they could talk to you. So, anything else, ladies? Okay.
I just noticed that Healer Jules says her pendulum said ET.
Ooh, phone home. Okay. Wow. Well, there you go. So Connie did want to know. Okay, blessed. You're a Gemini. Okay. Thank you. Oh. What does Spirit say about Connie's manuscript? I apologize that I didn't see that first. Okay. Oh, Pamela Bennett, we did yours first. So you'll have to go back and listen to the replay. We did it. We did answer it. Hello, Dean.
Oh, I'm not getting your any spirit guides per se, but I am seeing your ancestors. And they are so pleased in their very quiet way. Her ancestors are Native Americans. And normally, if I try to talk to ancestors who are Native Americans, they often won't talk to me at all. A lot of times won't even face me. And so I do have a shaman that sometimes I can ask him to interact with them, and then they'll turn to face me and then talk. This time I didn't even have to do that. They're facing me. They're facing me because they're so proud. They are dancing, but slowly, not fast, not like a ring dancer or anything. Very small movements, but in praise, in happiness that their story has been told. Ooh, I just get chills everywhere.
I get that they're deep bows to you. Yeah. Wow. Anything else, ladies?
You go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I heard immediately, and this is a guide saying, "I'm surprised you would ask."
You know us better than you think you do.
I'm surprised you would ask. And then he went on to say, and this is a male guide, it absolutely radiates with energy.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
It's that red road.
Yeah.
Wow. I think it's going to do really well, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all proud of you, Connie. We're all
Feels
proud of
good.
you. Yeah.
Yes.
And your ancestors are at the top of that list. So,
When I first tuned in, I saw you writing again, like just with piece of paper and a pen, writing. And I thought, well, is this what, edits or rewriting? And it gave me the sense that it's a second volume, another book. And then it went to something completely different. And I saw this long tunnel there. It's a dark, just in darkness, it looked like a tunnel of plexiglass or a glassed in tunnel, kind of squared off. And the color in there was the color of my shirt. It was this beautiful kind of sapphire blue, just leading off into the distance. And I thought, what does this mean? Maybe it means something to you. It might mean that this is a path, a spiritual path for you to follow, or the going out speaking about the book. But then later I saw lots of people going through the tunnel, that this is your path, and they're going to be on the path with you.
is that the red road is what you walk when you're alive, and the blue road is what you walk when you're on the outside. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Mhm.
Well, it was the blue
So
road.
the people on the blue road are
That's awesome.
Oh, thank you, Allie. Now I'm just getting chills.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you said, almost this color or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Sapphire.
awesome. Ladies, we have about 7 questions left. Are we okay to keep going for a short period of time here? Okay. We'll do the best we can, everybody. Sylvia Solis, would you please advise if my husband and I will be moving into our new house soon? Soon is a hard question.
Yeah.
Because we don't know when. I mean, soon could be within we'll probably need to look at months here.
I'm just getting the pendulum out to do that.
I've got yes in first quarter.
Oh,
So
so
that's
by the
pretty
end of March,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay. I get a yes in the first quarter too.
Check the rest of the year too.
Well, I'm getting nothing at all. So my pendulum isn't moving.
Well, maybe it's on strike. Oh.
Maybe I didn't ask the right question. You can move on for me.
Well, I'm seeing a lot. You must have been through a lot, because I'm seeing the cards from the past, like the 9 of Wands, that you've worked really hard. You've been persistent about this. You're sure this is what you want. And the Strength card, patience. Now, and the tarot's not really great on time frame either.
No, it's not.
But
Because time is so, it's a construct, and the tarot doesn't go that way. Yeah.
Yeah. But it does look like things are going to get better. But at least I would read these cards as saying there might be a little more time.
A little bit of a wait
before it happens. Yeah.
But we got until the end of March for the first quarter. So
there you go. Yeah.
about 6 weeks maybe. Yeah.
Let me double check. I didn't say first quarter 2022.
Oh, dear.
Maybe that's why I'm not getting anything.
Oh, you're trying to beat the interest rates going up. I don't blame you, dear.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, for first quarter 2022.
Okay. Good luck, honey. We're pulling for you.
Okay.
We hope that happens for you, because it's really awful to be waiting and waiting. Even when I've refinanced it, it takes forever. I don't know what the problem is, but anyway, there you go. The next question we have is from Melinda Salinas. If you could tell her how many guides she might have, we'll see what we can do, Melinda.
I don't know how many, but they're sassy. They say just the right amount.
Oh, that's funny.
Excuse me.
I got something very similar.
Yeah.
Just the right amount, just when you need us, at the right time. So I don't believe they're going to actually answer us in number.
Right. I kind of asked, is it around 10? And it said yes, the pendulum did. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling like the message they're putting across is that we switch out. We switch out. And I'm getting the feeling of expertise. Like certain guides have certain expertise and they step in and out at certain times. So maybe that's why you can't really get a number.
Can't really get and you get new ones sometimes.
Oh,
new
yeah.
ones you never had before.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's always fun.
It is fun.
I got one name. His name is Herschel.
Oh,
Yeah. Very cool guy.
I love
He knows
it.
a lot.
I bet. That's a cool name. Hopefully that helps you, Melinda. All right. Christy K wonders if Ancestor message guidance, anything they have for her.
Christy K. I don't know if this applies to anything that you're going through particularly at this time, but the first thing I heard clearly in my ears were slow down. So I don't know. I'll see if I can get more of what that refers to, but I definitely heard slow down.
Slow down.
And it wasn't like in an angry way, it's just
right.
Slow down.
Slow down. You move too fast.
Can I go while you're?
Yes.
I immediately, the second we read this, they showed me a log on the forest floor, and then another log, and then a fire, and they're like, go back to the earth, go ground yourself on the earth, go relax in front of the fire, go. Maybe they're saying go back to basics. They might actually be saying go camping and sit on a log in front of a fire.
Mm-hmm.
When the weather's ready for it. But I just see some sort of grounding, some sort of get close to the earth, and yeah.
I'm seeing a leaf floating on a lake. And, that could be just as Terry's saying, get back out in nature. It could also mean just surrender and let the universe take care of things for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
the water's flowing and the leaf is just simply sitting on top of the water.
No resistance. Yeah. No resistance. Yeah.
Yep. I get here exposed and revealed. And looking inside the eye, there's a person that's sort of, it looks like they're squatting with their arms underneath their butt or their legs.
Yeah.
I'm getting that they're trying to reach you and you're trying to reach them, and they're working with.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Access that yourself. Yeah. Yep.
Great, you're back. Well, when just for a brief moment.
Okay.
for once, I wasn't going to be rude and jump in first as soon as I saw something. So I put my hand over my mouth when Terry Suzuki started talking, because the thing that I saw was a tree, a big, beautiful tree out on a plain. And I got the feeling of, you can kind of look up the Tree of Life meditation, but it's the idea of being grounded in your roots, taken up from the earth and going up and out, up through the leaves, just the way they bring, release oxygen and then take in the carbon dioxide and go down to the roots. And so ground yourself in the earth and be part of nature. So when Terry started talking about nature and logs and all of that, I think, yeah, I think this is what those ladies call the psychic bounce. I've heard of this when I've been.
Now you know. See,
Pretty strong message. Pretty strong message, Christy.
Pretty strong message, Christy. Yeah, absolutely. Awesome.
Both Terrys too.
When she wrote this, I ended up I'm thinking that the Archangel Metatron was trying to get a hold of her, because if she was meditating and she heard Metatron, then maybe there was an archangel named Metatron, and I put Archangel. He has a very specific purpose. He was the only archangel that was once a human and elevated himself up to Archangel. So you might want to check out that, Marlene. It might give you some tips on how to interact with him. Anybody else want to weigh in here?
Doesn't the Archangel Metatron also have like a sword of kind of light purple fire for healing or something?
It could be. Yeah, could be.
Well, I would say if you heard that, trust it. Trust that that's who it was.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. And if you're really interested in it, there's a whole set of cards for the Archangel Metatron.
Oh.
Amanda Ellis has, yeah. So, I mean, if you feel compelled to want to know more about Metatron or connect with Metatron.
Hey, Allie, maybe you should pull one of those.
All right.
Yeah. It's a
I'm
great
wondering,
idea, Terry.
I'll pull it, but if it has something in here that I don't understand, I'll have to look at the book, and I don't want to stop up everybody. But, okay, let me see what I can figure out here. These are gorgeous cards. They have all gold on the sides. And even the cards like this at the back of the cards are gorgeous. Wow. Yeah, with the macabre, right?
Wow.
Right. So let's see what we got. Pause. Go into the void, retreat and rest, and pause, Marlene. It's telling you to take care of yourself. Go into the void, which is just quiet time. And retreat, be restful, and take a pause. And actually, isn't this kind of what we've been saying to some of the other people? We said the same thing. Yeah. It's like a universal message that we all need to heed.
Mm-hmm. And that could be a validation, too, because she was meditating when she heard it.
That's right. That's right. So it was saying, I like what you're doing. I like what you're doing. Yeah. Yep.
The only thing I would add is to say, thank you, more, please.
Yeah. Come on back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. We got 3 left. So G. Covington, any message from their spirit guides? Oh, okay.
Well, the first thing I heard was, we are pleased with your progress. And stay on target. Whatever that means, stay on target.
Are you getting anything, Joan?
I've got something, but it's so weird.
Okay.
Oh, love weird.
Yeah, that's
Let's
okay.
have it.
Yeah.
I don't know what this means, but all I was getting was a cowboy out west. I can see the mountains in the background. He's got the chaps on. He's got the horse. They're cutting cattle. He's roping them and doing that, tying up their, like practicing for a rodeo, tying up their legs. And I keep saying, what's the message here? And they just said, just say it. So I don't have any idea. I hope it means something to you. And if it doesn't, either
Yeah.
A, just forget about it, or
No, it means something. They know what it means. Yeah.
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 Awesome.
see, I
Awesome.
got to get over it. See, I have to. That's wonderful. Good.
Mhm.
Oh, I feel so much better.
Yeah, you
See,
got to
you have to trust it. Yeah, you have to
Spit
trust
it
it. Yep. Yep. That's awesome. Yeah.
I heard meet us in the ether.
Oh,
And that's all. Meet us in the ether. It seems, maybe when you're dreaming, I don't know.
Is he single?
Sorry, it took a little long. It took a moment there to get that, to process that.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for telling everybody about Metatron and the Macabre and everything in the chat.
Yeah,
I appreciate
cool.
that. Oh, I get the Rose's Kiss here. The Rose's Kiss. So it looks like we've got a very beautiful rose that's opening up. These two ladybugs are on it. Look at that. Oh, I think that's a pretty positive card. And with Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Awesome. All right. We have Carolyn Adams.
Yeah.
Wonders if Aunt Ruth has a message.
Oh, Aunt Ruth. I love Aunt Ruth. I love her Aunt Ruth.
I've got, first of all, I didn't see all of Aunt Ruth. I saw from her shoulders down, and she was walking on stilts, big, long metal stilts that were shiny and silvery and kind of otherworldly looking. And she said, rise above it all. And I said, can you tell me more about this message? And she showed me more human legs just kind of trotting up a hill. It can feel like you're just taking a tiny little step at a time going up the hill, but just keep moving and rise above it all, and it'll feel like you're an expert striding on your silver stilts.
I love that metaphor.
And I just hear blessings, blessings, blessings to you.
And all I could hear over and over again was beloved child, beloved child.
Oh, she was under 5 feet. That's so cute. So
Maybe
she can be tall now.
Maybe she always wanted stilts.
But did she have an attitude that was tall?
Probably.
If I remember right, she did.
Wow. I get I'm
Oh.
shining through, girl. I'm
Oh,
right here shining through. I'm with you. I'm sending you all this beautiful energy and love. Yep. I'm there whenever you need me, right beside you. Very tall in spirit, Carolyn says. Yeah. Thank you,
I
Pamela.
love that.
Okay, we got one more. And we're already 20 minutes over, so I'm not trying to rush everybody out of here, but we're trying to get everybody that where I had the cutoff. So Wildflower Wind lost her husband Dave 11 years ago. Her name is Sandy, and his name is Dave.
Go ahead.
Light of my life. Thank you for your
Mm.
care. Thank you for your love. I'm often with you. I'm often supporting you, helping you make decisions, helping you along your way. Don't be afraid to increase the love in your heart. Don't be afraid to love. You have my blessing.
Interesting. Very strong vision of a young couple, not super young, kissing on a bridge, a really beautiful bridge that arched like an old-fashioned bridge over a river. And honestly, I don't know. Maybe he kissed you. It was a romantic embrace, and they were kissing. So I'm not sure if he's showing me something from the past or something from your future. You'll have to figure that one out.
Well, this one might help. I wasn't getting anything at first, and then they said pull a card, and I felt to pull the feather card. And here's this feather, and I didn't even remember this one. It's the crane, and I thought, again, at first I thought, well, maybe he wants to see this bird as a sign, but I don't know a lot of people who see cranes in their bird feeders. But the message of the crane is you will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. So that could be business, that could be personal, but that was the message I got, and it seems to bounce with what you were saying, Terri.
Oh yeah, all sorts of goosebumps.
And a crane has to balance himself on one foot. I know this because of karate class. We do a lot of animals. Yeah. And the crane, the crane also can knock you out if you're not careful. But anyway, yeah, I like the crane. I think the crane's cool. I get, darling Sandy, if you quiet your mind, you can still hear my voice.
Oh.
And I'm still talking to you. And when I was doing that, when I pulled the card and I was thinking about it, I heard my mother's voice.
Oh.
And I haven't heard my mother's voice for almost 40 years. And it was just like I heard her yesterday. And so I'm thinking that that just proves we all, we all have the ability to find those voices, even if they're not on tape or videos or whatever. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, most importantly, to all three of you ladies for being here with me tonight. I love you. I admire you. I thank you. And I send out love to everybody that's in the chat. And we'll see you next week. Many blessings. Thank you so much. Make sure you check out their channels, please, and give Joan an email, and she'll help you out. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you so much, Allie.